Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Tarot, or welcome back if you are new here. Today we are going to be doing a timeless general pick a card reading for the week ahead, the next 7 to 10 days. What is happening for you? We're going to be doing general energy, career, love, messages, advice, all that good stuff. We are just going to get right in. So we have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. And I'll see you at your reading. Timestamps are listed down below. All right, hi group 1. Welcome to your reading for the week ahead, the next 7 to 10 days. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. We have the overall general vibe of the week. All right, I get the immediate message. Your hard work is finally paying off. I feel like you're finally going to be able to celebrate, maybe even like a small success, or just almost like you're finally like hitting that number that you need, or you're being recognized at work, or like something's happening where like finally like people are kind of seeing you for what you're doing and who you are and what you offer and what you've done. There's like a big emphasis on like hard work, like paying off, and like celebrating and enjoying time with friends and people that have supported you and have followed you and have really encouraged you and like have just been there for you, like through the thick and thin. They've always been there for you. And I see you just kind of finally like stepping into almost your own perspective, or different perspective of how you're able to manifest and get things done. Because I think you're seeing that your hard work is finally paying off. And so you're like, oh wow, all of that manifesting and my patience and my hard work and trust, I feel like it's opened my eyes to like the possibilities are like endless, and that I can really have what I want and what I choose to be. And you're kind of like finally owning up to that fact that you can kind of have it all. You know, you can do it all. You can, have your dreams, you can manifest that person you want, whether it's a friendship or relationship or a new client or whatever it is. It's almost like you've been grinding, you've been tooth and nail, like just down in the dirt, grinding, just trying to make these things happen. And it's almost like you're being recognized up here. You're finally being like, yeah, you are worth, that overflowing of extra clients or new clients or a bonus or something in that regards, like just being recognized, like that you are like a hard worker. It was a lot, like just a week of celebration. Now it doesn't have to be, you're at the end goal. It very much well could be that you're at the end of your goal, but it seems like it's a good mile marker, if you will. That's the kind of interest I'm getting here, is that it feels like a mile marker has been checked off. And it's really important to keep track of those mile markers. Like, for example, a year ago in December, my YouTube channel had like a handful of viewers and subscribers, and like now it has grown. And it's like you really appreciate those small growths and small, that like it just seems like I'm on the right track. And so it's so easy to be like, yeah, it's growing slowly, but like I'm not at the numbers that I want. But like you should definitely, I feel like you're getting a mile marker where like it's like you get like 3 extra clients that month or this week, or you get 3 extra acknowledgements of your hard work or something like that. And it's just asking you to acknowledge and celebrate those successes and celebrate that, like, wow, I'm finally being recognized. My manifestations are kind of coming true. Like they're finally being respected, and like everything is kind of happening for me, if you will. So let's dive in a little deeper into your career. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay. So first off the bat, we got two pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you're definitely putting in the hard work and you're getting the recognition. We're gonna get to the Tower in a second here because I don't know what's going on with her. She getting crazy. But it seems like definitely like it's this slow and steady approach. Again, I don't think you're at your final goal, but you're definitely like at a milestone here. Like, Eight of Pentacles is all about, you know, putting your head down and just that work. And you're finally starting to see that kind of the benefits of your hard work pay off. Like, you're having like consistency with your business or with your work or whatever it is, like career wise. There's consistency. It's not so much up and down or like quiet and then like a little something. It's like, it's just nice and consistent. It's very steady because you've created this foundation for it to sit on, and it's very stable. But let's see, we're gonna clarify that Tower card because she popped out of nowhere, as she does. Okay, a lot more cards I was expecting. We got the Sun, the Star, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, all the cards coming out. So with the Tower here, regarding to business, it is definitely it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I think something is going to come in quite fast, quite quick. With the Knight of Swords here, I think something's going to catch you off guard, and whatever was not working is going to fall apart, but it's for the best. It's almost like, because you have the Sun here, which illuminates the positivity of everything. The Star is all about hope and like just having that glimmer at the end of the tunnel. And the Fool here is all about taking a chance. It's almost like you're being asked to, yes, slow and steady is great and you have a good foundation, but something isn't working and it's going to be showing itself this week. And I think it's going to crumble and fall apart only for the best outcome here. You know, it crumbles and falls apart, but you're still at the Seven of Pentacles here, and the Sun illuminates good on everything. It's almost like a fresh start, a fresh perspective, for you to kind of regroup, reconsider. It could maybe seem like a little bit of a failure, but it's a failure in the right direction, if that makes sense. It's something that comes in quick and fast, but you're able to problem solve, and you only lose one pentacle. It's not the end of the world, and it also opens up doorways with the Fool card here that you had never expected. That, you know, just because this went in this way, you would have never had this conversation or met this person or thought of a plan B. Like, you kind of just got creative on your feet, and you're able to like come back and fix it and kind of like harness it and like pull it back in together. And it almost like redirects you into like an even better, even more solid path than you had already been on. And like a path that's like full of like fun, fresh ideas. It's a little bit scary, but like that's what they say about fear. Is like, if it's scary, that's probably what you should be doing. That's the direction you should be going. To have faith, to have hope with the Star card here, that it is meant to unfold in this way. And I don't see it being that much of a detriment. It's actually like happens for like the best reason ever. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I can't really get any alluded to specifics here. This is a general reading, so, you know, take what resonates. I offer personal readings if you want more in-depth answers here. But let's see what's coming in Lerv. Eight of Wands coming in hot and fast. My gosh, just shooting you right in the face. We have the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Okay, Fool coming out twice here. So with love, I think your career and love could be connected, because this Fool card come out twice, and it just makes me think that something is going to come in fast, hot, adventurous, and really push you out of your comfort zone. And I think it could be a person challenging you, but then you're both in the same boat, and it's like you kind of see the benefit of kind of just jumping off the cliff and letting something catch you and being like, screw it, I'm doing it or not doing it, like just going with the wind. But like I definitely see that someone is coming in hot and fast here, to pursue you, to like ask you out. They really want you. They're willing to like jump off a cliff to like help you, to get to you. You know, the Knight of Wands here is usually like kind of that player energy here, but not so much. I'm not getting so much a player energy here. Judgment. Knight of Wands character. Who is he? Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah, someone that like will fight for you. They see you, they bump into you, they just find you. Like something about, there's like a tie between career, projects, and this person, but they're gonna come in hot and fast and kind of just like be like, I want you. And it's gonna be like, okay, chill out. And then we have, yeah, soulmate. This is your soulmate. Now, soulmates don't have to be romantic. They could be platonic, but take it how it resonates. You know, obviously, like, this person is supposed to be in your life, and this could even be not so much romance. If you're already with a partner, then this is definitely more like some kind of person to push you out of your comfort zone creatively with your work. All right, so let's get into some self-care oracle here. So this is some advice to go through the week, what things you can do for yourself, connect with crystals, or any earthly object, really. Nourish your temple, meditate, always good, doesn't have to be long. And sing. Yeah, use that voice, kind of expand your creativity. This is definitely a lot about slowing down, especially when things are abruptly changing. This is making sure that you are getting still, you're eating well, you're expressing yourself, you're not staying stuck and stagnant. You're just letting things go as they need to. All right, and we have everything is temporary. Ooh, and then we have not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Yes, that Tower card coming in again. Definitely there's something coming in to shake things up, but it's all for the best. Stay calm, stay connected, and you'll be fine. All right, that's all I have for you, Group 1. Give the video a like, give a comment if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your general pick a card reading for the week ahead. We are just going to dive right in, but please know that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do offer personal readings. The link is down below in the description box if you feel called to that. So let's see what your general overall energy is for the week ahead, next 7 to 10 days. Queen of Pumpkins, yes. 4 of Pumpkins, 3 of Pumpkins. Whoa, all right, pumpkins. So the pumpkins are pentacles normally. So you're definitely focusing on your like world, basically, like what you want to be manifesting, what you want to create. Whether this is career or projects or just like solid foundations, like you are putting in the hard work. You are like reassessing what's important to you and what's not, and what you want to like be bringing with you. It's almost like you are changing your morning or evening rituals around. You're really like taking time to create solid foundations. Like this is so important to you. To have more, to give more, to be more on a physical realm, physical plane. Like you desire so much more and you want to give so much more, and this is you like looking to have that steady, stable groundedness, all about groundedness this week and really finding your footing. You know, we have the Three of Pentacles and then the Four Pentacles. Like, it's all about collaboration, you know, on things, creating things, foundations, you know, maybe even with another person. You know, the Four Pentacles here is all about just planting your seeds. You know, usually it's about withholding, you know, but this image illustrates more of a, you're just not giving away, you know, your energy. You're taking your time and you're planting it, you're investing it, you're making sure that it grows for you, not for someone else. You're not giving away your time and energy. You're really focused on almost like a hermit energy of just turning within and reevaluating your importance of what you're doing in your career. This feels very much like maybe something with your home that is changing, but definitely like your career is really important, like what you want to be manifesting and creating in this world. Like you're taking the time, you're taking the energy to really like reap the rewards, plant the seeds. Like you're willing to take time and be patient and really put in the hard work, you know, to get this Queen of Pentacles energy. And you're feeling good, you're feeling stable, you're feeling like nothing's could ever tip you off because you are putting so much time and energy into what's important to you. Yeah, all right. Let's see what else is wants to come through for career. If it's more Pentacles, that'd be funny. Ten of Wands, Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, two queens here. You got the practical queen and you have the passionate queen. Like you are definitely filled with fire this week. Determination and hard work to really fulfill what you want, to really fulfill your dreams. This is the wish card, wish coming true. You're really stepping up, and this is, you know, doesn't matter your gender, it's just embodying this queenly energy instead of a king energy, which is much more male, masculine, action, get it done, whereas the queen is much more nurturing and slow and loving with what she's creating. And it's almost like just sitting back and reaping those rewards here, especially with this Nine of Cups energy. She's sitting back, she's just like, yep, it's coming to me. But there's also like this determination. You've put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. You've already been in that more masculine energy, and now you're sitting in this feminine energy where you're just letting your manifestations roll in. You're like, come to me. Yes, please come to me. Yes. Very good. I love it all. And you're kind of sitting in your power, and your career is really like being just granted to you, you know? And this is telling you, like, make sure that, like, put it down a little bit sometimes. Like, stop trying so much, so hard. This is asking, like, definitely reach out if you need help with something, you know? Put down the burden a little bit, make it a little bit of an easier load for you to carry, to harness, because you need to be sitting in this more passive energy. Not saying that you don't need to do anything, but maybe find an easier way to progress, because this doesn't look comfortable. This is like really painful, and like her back hurts, and she's like, her legs are achy and just not feeling good. And this is asking you to take much more of a relaxed approach, a much more patient approach to what you are manifesting. The Queen of Wands is the ultimate manifester. She puts in the time, she puts in the work, and she just allows it to be. And so this is just making sure that you know to just allow it to be. Let it just happen. I feel like career is like a big focus for you this week. It's all about that physical, like getting the bag, baby. And there ain't nothing wrong with getting the bag. You know, maybe this is also asking you to really look at how you feel about money in general. Like, what do you think of the stigma of like going after money or being rich or people being rich? Do you have this kind of blockage there? You know, maybe like looking at your old money wounds, you know, that you grew up around. Like, how do you think about money? How do you think about rich people? You know, do you want to be rich? You know, what's wrong with being and wanting that? You can be a good person and still be wealthy. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's good people and bad people. And they can be rich or they could be poor. Like, it doesn't matter. Money is just a thing. It doesn't have an intention or a plan. It is just an item. It's just a tool, like the magician, like the Queen of Wands here. She has a wand. It's just a tool. And she can choose to use that tool for good or bad. It's really up to the individual. So, all right. Let's see what's coming in love this week. We have the Three of Wands, Four of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Well, I definitely see with the Three of Wands here and the Four of Wands, there's definitely like, I don't know if there's someone in your life right now or like there soon will be, but it feels like more there's going to be this partnership, this kind of equal partnership that you are developing or expanding upon. It's interesting. We have 3, 4, 5. So let's get into the wands first. So the wands here are all about passion, excitement, following just that excitement. And the Four of Wands here is the ultimate soulmate card, if you will. Number 1111. Normally you have two wands. But then you have the Five of Swords here kind of sneaking out, like where someone's not really being the authentic self that they should be, not being the person that they say they are. We are going to clarify that because that's a sneaky little card. We don't like that. Just looking at that, making sure we need to know what we need to know to go forward. But yeah, like there seems to be passion here, but I just want to make sure it is an authentic passion or a cautionary. What is this Five of Swords here for? For love. Okay. 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 So we got the World, Knight, or King of Swords, the Empress, Knight of Pentacles, and King of Wands here. Okay, I got it. So I think there's definitely someone coming into your life quite fast, quite quick. Someone that maybe seems different on the outside, and then once you get to know them, there's kind of a more generous approach. Or maybe when you meet them, you see them do something that maybe you're not so favorable about, but really underneath it, they have the purest intentions here. They might just come across a little bit rough around the edges here. You know, the King of Swords is not afraid to say what they need to say. The King of Wands here is not afraid to take action and like be able to like just make things happen. But the Knight of Pentacles here is just to say that there's this slow and steady energy here. The Empress is here to say that there is a gentleness behind this person. So I definitely see that there is this person coming in. You know, the Three of Wands is all about, you know, taking a journey. So maybe you're going to be meeting them, you know, not at your house or like not in a normal location. Maybe you're going to go to a different grocery store or something like that, and you're just going to end up meeting this person. But there definitely is respect there. I think they just come off, they rub people the wrong way. But I think there is a good balance here with this person. there doesn't seem to be any flightiness or energy, but it definitely seems like more of a newer energy that is coming in. And if you're in a relationship, take it how it resonates, you know. All right, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And so I was just making sure that that card wasn't a warning for red flags, and tried to interpret that in a favorable light. So that's why I was looking at it. But it seems like, yeah, this person's definitely coming in like quick, very quickly. And it just seems like maybe they, I think they just have more of a big ego than anything. I think they're very boastful. I mean, with the knight, not knight, sorry. With the King of Wands, like, he's a bit full of himself. I mean, he's very mature, but he's definitely really full of himself and knows who he is and what he wants. And it's almost like maybe you see that side of them. And maybe, I mean, I don't think it turns you off. I think it's like, oh, wow, that's kind of, it's a bit powerful that he or she can be kind of that way. But it's not, they're not like doing it viciously. It's just, that's their personality, and they come off really intensely. That's kind of what I'm getting across. But they're coming in soon. So clearly decide if that's kind of the energy you want or not, and then go from there. All right, so let's get some self-care oracle cards here for your week ahead. So we have make a meal, journal, and we have dance. Yeah. This week, like, definitely like nurturing your body, nurturing your mind, and moving your body as well. So it's like what you eat, how you move, and how you think. It's all kind of connected this week to really take that and keep that process, because I think journaling is really healthy. Moving your body, also great, and eating. So it's like inside your body to keep it running, inside your mind, and to keep your body moving, moving and grooving. So if you had a question, the answer is maybe. And then we have nothing changes if nothing changes. And we have social media break. Ooh, maybe you've been on that social media a little too long. And visualize the life you want to have. Yeah, very soon. Decide what you want so that you attract that. Is that really what you want? What do you want? What kind of energy do you want to be like bringing into your life? You know, you gotta choose what you want and go after it. So that's all I have for you, group number 2. Give the video a like, give a comment if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your general pick-a-card reading for the week ahead. So just so you know, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And I do offer personal readings. The link is down below. But let's just get into it and see what the cards have to say to you for the general energy of the week ahead. All right. So we have the High Priestess, the Two of Bats, or Two of Swords, and the Two of Imps, or the Two of Wands. So yeah, I definitely see this week, like, it's all about finding the balance. You know, the High Priestess is also, you know, she's between these two pillars, like a light and a dark pillar, kind of trying to find the balance between spirituality and practicality. You know, you have the Two of Bats here, which is all about kind of an internal struggle of not knowing which way to go, which choice to choose, what actions to take, kind of feeling stuck, kind of feeling a little tormented. And normally the Two of Wands is all about, you know, prepping yourself for the journey ahead. But in this illustration, it's these two little imps kind of fighting each other. And I feel like there's a lot of imagery of two, you know, two pillars, two swords, two bats, two imps, two wands. There's this energy, there's this push and pull all week of not really knowing which way to go, what to do, where to be. But the High Priestess is here, and this is all about kind of listening to your intuition, that you already know exactly what you need to do. Maybe you need to just step away, quiet your mind. Maybe this is a week where you just don't make any big choices. And if you do have to make a big choice or decision, making sure that you really look it over 2 times, 3 times, and really make sure that this is what you want to do. But this is really asking to really think with your heart, think with your intuition, your gut, more so than with your analytical brain and what your like passions are, what drives you. It's like, be careful of the mind steering you in a direction that doesn't fulfill you. It's not what you want. This is really asking you to like be quiet, go within, and find what's really important to you. It feels much more of an energy of the week of like a hermit mode. Maybe you just are isolating yourself. Maybe you just don't want to be around people. Maybe you're just feeling stuck or lost, and that's okay. You don't have to have all the answers, and it's not saying that it'll stay like this forever, because the one constant in life is change. So with this week, it doesn't mean that this is your forever place of point, but there is hope. It's more just asking you to not get stuck in that mental anguish of what do I do. This is like asking you to really think with your heart and think with your gut, to what's really important to you. Where is it really steering you, and how can you kind of just let things guide you instead of trying to maybe control things or control the outcome or what you think something possibly should be or should, this is a week of just trusting and being quiet. There's a lot of quietness here. So let's see what the cards want to say about your career in particular. Queen of Pentacles, we love to see it. 6 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Instantly, I get the message of just leaving something behind that just wasn't fulfilling, wasn't respectful. Like, they never really saw you for you. You're the Queen of Pentacles here. You have so much to offer. And this is like two messages. Like, if you are working for someone, it's almost like you are taking your Queen of Pentacles energy and being like, goodbye, I'm putting in my 2 weeks to someone that can actually appreciate me and actually like a job that feels fulfilling and rewarding and like good. I'm sick of just feeling like turd. Or this is you, if you own your own career, this is like you taking back your energy and removing aspects of your business that just aren't working, that are holding you back. Possibly even, the swords are all about your mental state, your communication. I feel like you're just leaving behind maybe negative ways of thinking, maybe bad communication, just things that never really served you, cutting off clients that you're like, these aren't the clients I want anyway. So why am I like engaging in them and like still letting them be a part of my business or whatever it is. You're like, I own my own business. I can say no. But I see like you really stepping into your power, this week, like work-wise, or like just even taking back the power. And this could be very linked to this 2 of Sword energy, not really knowing which way to go. Obviously, I'm not saying quit your job. Always make smart choices for your own self. Follow the High Priestess, follow your own intuition. But there's more for you to give here, and you're not being appreciated by someone or something. And so this is like your time to be like, either like I'm taking the negativity out of what I'm trying to manifest, or I'm just leaving behind, what doesn't serve me, and I'm taking my worth intact and moving on to greener pastures, to places that think differently. Maybe you want some company that like actually makes a difference in the world or is actually doing something with themselves, like isn't just doing what everyone else does, because we're in like the age of change and evolution, and old systems are not working anymore. And we are seeing that they're not working. They're just crumbling like the tower. There's just no great foundation. It's like it's time to shift. It's time to move our energy into something better. And this is the same kind of energy that you are, getting after. And like I said, you don't have to quit your job. Obviously, make the choice that you need to make. Don't quit your job unless you've had like some kind of saving or some kind of plan. Like obviously make smart choices about your own personal choices in career and finance and love and all that good stuff. Like you have free will. Don't let one tarot reader tell you to quit your job and come back and be mad at me because you didn't have enough money to survive a couple months, because you gotta think, you gotta be smart about these things. And I think you are smart. You got the Queen of Pentacles here. You're not someone that is just willy-nilly. And maybe this is also like you saving up for maybe 3-4 months of income to set aside. You know how much you need to be making, and you leave something to embrace something better. But you're taking those steps, you're taking those action steps to really build that foundation so that you can take this leap of faith. Okay, if you will. All right, and then we also have what's coming in love for you. So let's see what these have to say. We have a rising, 3 of Cups, and we have the Maiden of Swords here. Ooh, this is really interesting love energy here. I think this is someone that you've been dreaming about or thinking about a lot. Here with this kind of ghostly image, kind of, I guess it's a little creepy. But I think this is a person that you've been really thinking about, dreaming about. They've been thinking about you, dreaming about you, and you can kind of feel the push and pull of energy here. And it's almost like there wants to be this celebration. There wants to be this rekindling, maybe for some of you, it doesn't have to be, or this introduction. Like there's some kind of like rejoicing that wants to happen, but there's too much in the way. There's too much left unsaid. Ooh, okay. There's like, it's almost like a why, it doesn't matter. There's like this harshness here of protection almost, between you or them. And so like there's a couple messages, obviously fit it for your own situation, but like if this is an ex trying to return, there's almost like there's this like, yes, I want it, but I don't want it. It's yes and no, and it's tearing them apart. And it's like, yeah, I feel your energy, but like we can't be doing this doesn't work. Or it's even like there could be someone that you are dreaming about and there's something holding them back from coming towards you or to celebrate or to have this rekindling, if you will. And it doesn't have to be someone of your past. It could just be, someone that you've just been dreaming about. You've been manifesting this, but there's some kind of push and pull here where communication is kind of tricky. There could just be things in the way is what I'm getting. And it's just a week of a little bit of a struggle. Not saying that it won't get better. It's just like this week, there's definitely like, feels like a string. Someone has a string attached to someone else. And you can feel it. And there's this push and pull there. All right, and so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that's interesting. There definitely seems to be like this person, either like if you're in a partnership, it's like evolving. But it's almost like this person is wanting to come forward to give something, but there's things in the way. There's like pure intentions there, but there's like hurdles in the way. time, distance, communication. There's like something that makes it tricky to come forward. So, yeah, let's see what self-care cards want to come forward for you for this week. We have use your hands, get creative and make stuff. Yeah, and really like embrace using your hands for anything. It could be even like doing tarot. Burning bowl ritual. Yeah, releasing what you no longer want. What do you not want to take with you anymore? I feel like there's a lot of releasing energy here. And we have pleasure. Yeah, making sure that you are taking pleasure in your physical realm, and also just finding pleasure in life again and things that make you feel like happy and content and filled with joy. I think this week is all about stopping and resetting and trying to find what does make you happy and who makes you happy and why, and are they worth coming into your life. And then we have, there's always money in the banana stand. This has never come out, but this is almost like there's always enough money. It's a quote from a show, but you have enough. You have exactly what you need right now to be able to do what you need to do. All right, and it is not yet time. Take it how it resonates. It is a gift to be sensitive. And if you have a question, it is no. So that is all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a like, give a comment if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your general pick a card reading. Today's topic is all about what is coming the week ahead, the next 7 to 10 days. What kind of energies are coming your way? And just know that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer personal readings if that is something that interests you. Link is down below. So let's see what the general overall energy is for the next 7 to 10 days. We have Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, and 7 of Ghosts. Okay, energy. So I definitely see that there is some kind of like reward or like turn of events, or like the Wheel of Fortune here like is all about like good luck after bad luck. You know, it's like finally the wheel has turned and like things are in my favor and like I finally have choices. You're almost a little overwhelmed with the choices that you've been given, but it's like a blessing, because after so much just no and next and just not things working out, I feel like you're a little disappointed almost, because you're like, what have I been doing all the things and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. And this week is like you're finally getting that justice. You're finally getting that that karma back, if you will, that good karma coming back to you. Like it's finally being recognized that you're like, I've been working my butt off, I've been playing the game, and like finally now it's my chance to like have something beautiful happen. You know, I see everything like just kind of starting to unfold, like a brand new chapter is taking place for you here, and you're able to like just feel fulfilled a little bit, you know, feel like the change is finally like for the best coming your way. And there's like so much, like with the 7 of Ghosts here, there's almost like too many options coming out. Like you're like, which direction do I go? Because now like it just seems like everything's just falling into my lap, which is great and I'm really grateful for, but like it's a little overwhelming and I feel a little stuck and lost. And you don't have to make a decision this week. I feel like things are just going to be finally falling into place this week, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. There we go. Filming this during Mercury retrograde, which normally doesn't affect me, but this one, hooey, it's a doozy. But yeah, I see you just embracing, finally, you're like, I can, like, all these things, all my hard work, it's finally being paid off. And I feel like it just feels good. It feels good. Things are like looking up. Things are looking up. And I'm really happy for you. Let's see what's coming in career. Additionally, 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, I like how this story is unfolding. So yeah, you've been giving it your all, and it feels like you're like running an uphill battle, and you're like, do I even like continue this? Is this even worth me like fighting for this? Like, I feel like I'm just like out of breath. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm sick of trying like to make people see my worth. Like, I'm really burnt out. And it's like you're finally getting that recognition this week, you know, whether it's in your job for someone else or your own personal aspirations. Like the 4 of Wands is kind of that card of commitment. And it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be just like an offer, like someone wants to work with you. That job you applied for is finally getting back to you, and you have like a second interview or something. Like you're being recognized. Your hard work is being recognized, and people see that you have a lot to offer. And maybe this is like the new chapter that you're starting, or you just have been learning this new skill or just educating yourself, and you're only 3 pentacles in, but people see your worth and they recognize your worth. And it's almost like there's this finally this giving energy where like you don't have to fight this uphill battle anymore. You finally get that, I don't know, that like that confirmation, or that okay, or that direction, or that offer, or that client that's regular, and you're like, this is great, I love it. Or you're boosting your sales and like people are buying your stuff, or you're getting recognition on social media. Like people are seeing you. People are like, they get what you're trying to do, and people are like, yes, get it. You go for it. Like you deserve more than what you've been handed in the past. And people are starting to see that. All right, let's see what we have for romance. Love coming in. Take it how it resonates if you're single or in a relationship, obviously. It's more geared towards singles. We have the 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and Mother of Cups. Okay. Again, things are ending. Like this, I want to say like depression, this loneliness, this sadness, this defeat, this I'm done energy is like you're kind of just letting things go. You're like kind of at the end of your rope. And then as soon as you just let things go, here is this 8 of Pentacles and this Mother of Cups coming in. This energy that wants to give you something solid, that wants to offer you emotional stability. They want you, you know, and they're willing to work for it and work hard for it. There's like this generous like offer on the table, and it's not like a baloney offer. It's like, no, they really want you. Look at the hand raised both times. And it's like as soon as you drop your swords and let down your defenses and you're like, whatever, it'll be what it'll be, I don't care, all of a sudden this person or 2 people come in. Okay. And you have a choice. Again, many choices. I feel like people are just going to start recognizing your worth. And like, it's almost like you're just attracting this new energy of people instead of the same person over and over again. And you're really like just expanding. You're shifting, you're shaking off that old, like with her being like invisible, if you will, you're kind of just shaking off the old you and embracing this kind of much more flexible earth water energy to just let things flow and let things be. And it's kind of opening doors, and people like that because it's like, oh, it's not so forceful. I want to be a part of that. And then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. So I don't know if you know this person. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't, maybe you're about to know them. But they definitely seem like the person that you're supposed to have a relationship with. Could be short term, could be long term, who knows? Like, give it a go. Let your guard down and see what flows. All right, and let's see what self-care oracles have for you today to take with you for the week ahead. We have clear your energy field. Now, you don't have to have sage to do this. You could literally do it with an angel tone on YouTube. You could do it with a bell. You could do it with water. Like when you take a shower, just imagine that you're cleansing your energy field just by a shower. Don't have to get fancy tools in here. You can do it. Look for fairies. This is just being, I like this card as to find that like inner child, find that happiness again, kind of play, kind of experiment, kind of like enjoy, imagine, and kind of just like have that lighthearted approach again with like these like ghosts that are just chilling up here, like to really just let things go and let things flow and like let things surprise you. All right. And we have spend time around animals. Yes, animals are great, very healing, good to be around. All right. And we have it's a joke isn't a joke, and let go of shame and guilt projected by others' insecurities. Yeah. I feel like you've dealt with some harsh people in the past, which is why this is out. It's just a joke. Is a phrase that some people say, and it's not a joke. It's a way to cover their butts. And I feel like those are the kind of people that you used to deal with, but no longer. Again, you're naked. You're shedding those old wounds. You're not bringing them with you into new relationships, career, or love. You're just done with it. And let go of shame and guilt projected by others' insecurities. You know who you are. Don't take on other people's like crap. Be yourself, be your own cheerleader, and get creative and get a little like whimsical about this week. So that's all I have for you. Give the video a like, give a comment if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.